Hello, I'm here in the woods making this video because I needed some peace. Sometimes life feels really stressful. And today I'm stressing out because I decided to start learning American Sign Language again. And I'm really excited. This is a cool opportunity. It's a 6-week course. It's completely free. It's all pre-recorded videos that you can do kind of at your own pace. And honestly, this is a really precious opportunity, but it's stressful for me. American Sign Language is a language that I have tried to learn several times in the past, and I have never truly been successful. But let me tell you, I have failed this language more than any other language. I've taken ASL courses. I took ASL 1 or 2 times. I took ASL level 2 at least 2 times. And if I had continued, I would have needed to take it a third time because I still did not understand the instructor. And that was really embarrassing and frustrating. Um, it was I was very humbled because I love languages and I was great at Spanish. So why am I having so much trouble with American Sign Language? So there are 3 obstacles that I've identified with this language that don't exist necessarily with others. First of all, I have some issues with my eyes that I think make it more difficult for me to learn a visual language. Um, I don't know why they're happening. The eye doctor couldn't really give me any answers, but I'm hoping that now that I know that's what the problem is, I can watch for shorter times and take breaks, give myself permission to rewatch. Um, I've also been outside in nature a lot, looking for mushrooms and foraging for plants, which I think help my eyes to focus a little better, but we'll see. I also noticed this takes a lot more focus than other languages. When I want to learn Czech, for example, I put on some audio while I'm cooking or while I'm cleaning, and I can learn passively, but my comprehension in ASL can only improve when I look at something for a prolonged period. And I'm not a person who stops for any length of time, so that's a problem. And the last, and maybe for me the biggest obstacle, this is a language that you can't do language exchange with. And I really struggle to learn a language without people that I want to really communicate with. Um, but deaf people are taught English through all of their school years. They don't need help with English. So there's not really potential for a language exchange. And that really, really sucks. And it's about an hour and a half drive for me to get to deaf events. And I'm a caregiver for my mom. So basically, face to face interaction is out for now. But there are some ways that I have thought of that I can compensate for these obstacles or overcome them. One of them is that I have followed some amazing deaf ASL instructors on Instagram, ones that I feel like I have a connection with so that I can enjoy learning, feel that connection that I need. I also think that it'll help that this class is pre-recorded. So I can stop it, replay, replay, replay as many times as I need to until I catch it. And I think that will be good for me. I would get really frustrated in classes because I would miss something and then everyone would keep talking. And I didn't want to stop them to make them give me time to catch up. And it was embarrassing because it was a class. It wasn't like just one person where you could just be like, oh, can you repeat that? No. And there's no time pressure. The course will be available, they said, until like December. So I can repeat it a lot of times. So, are you wondering how I'm going to combine ASL with the other languages? I made a plan. I made a plan because 4 languages, that's going to require a plan. So, for this week, what I'm trying to do is wake up in the morning, drink my caffeine, take time to wake up. I'm not a morning person. At lunch, I'm going to watch an ASL lesson, um, learn what I can from it, rewatch it if I need to, and then I'm going to work on Czech vocab. Then in the afternoon, as I'm making dinner, I always learn a language. So I'll probably put on Czech, something in Czech that I can listen to and try and catch words as I'm cleaning, cooking foods, doing whatever for dinner. And then in the evenings, either after dinner or before bed, I'm going to work on reading in Spanish. I love reading right before bed in Spanish. I don't know why. I'm going to work on Arabic on Duolingo, still trying to make sure I've got all the sounds, all the basic vocabulary down before I switch to something else, anything else, because I'm not a huge Duolingo fan. And then I'm going to watch the ASL lesson again and try again so that I can absorb it. So that's my plan. We'll see how it works. I'll be back again in a week to give you updates. And I'm really curious, have you learned ASL? Do you have any advice? And what are you working on this week? Tell me in the comments. See you next time.